Hello. Today we're trying out this is the Hoppias Major from New Province out of Bentonville, Arkansas, or is it Rogers? Bentonville, yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Northwest Arkansas, somewhere around
Ish.
there. Ish, yeah. So yeah, let's open it up. See what.
479. Yeah. What's the 4? There's only 2 area codes in Arkansas, right?
I thought there was only one 479.
No, 501's like central
South,
and
yeah.
southeast. Because like south of Fort Smith used to be 501, but then it became 479 like 15 years ago or something.
Man, nice golden. Reminds me of Miller Lite. Just kidding.
Like Philadelphia Eagle commemorative edition, yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember next time you do this, I'll burn a little 6-packs on it.
Yeah. All right, there you go. So, what do you see?
It's a little bit foggier than Miller Lite.
Yeah, a little bit. Still.
I also got mine's also from the bottom of the bottle, and
Yeah.
you can tell it's a little bit.
Hazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they compared to like mine already, which is kind of
Mine's clear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty clear.
Probably needed to give it a swirl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, too late now, but I'll get a little aggressive here.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
Cheers to
to
the
what's her name? Just kidding. Just kidding.
to the people I lost in Rokugan.
Pour one out for your homies.
No kid.
All right. Definitely. That's a fairly smooth IPA. It's not like, blatantly bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is this? Because it feels more IPA, which isn't usually my thing.
Yeah.
But it's not as bitter. It doesn't quite
Mhm.
kick the way a lot of IPAs tend to do with me. So
Mm-hmm.
It feels a little bit syrupy. Like instead
Yeah.
of getting that hoppy bite at the end,
Right.
it's more smooth and like molassesy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
Smells, yeah. Standard IPA smell. It's not as strong as some other ones that.
It's not nearly as citrusy either.
I'd say it's crisp at the beginning, but it kind of not fizzes out, but and bland's too strong a word. I
Yeah.
don't know what it smooths out really quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a strong aftertaste for that.
No,
Mhm.
and that's why I tend not to like most IPAs. I'm not down with
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
aftertaste of most IPAs.
Yeah, a little bit of a malt almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. So.
What's the? I mean, there is something citrusy in it. Is it just
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look up what
doesn't say on there?
it doesn't, because I think it's just a general.
Yeah,
little
that's just
growler.
their normal growler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got like went in and got this. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
Filled up or
which
something.
they had, I haven't really been to many beer release parties. This
No.
one was not that big, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I got there at the appointed time, and like it was on a Friday, and I was trying to get back to Fayetteville for something, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna get my beer and then take
Mhm.
off. But
I didn't know there was a such thing as beer release parties. So
Yeah.
shows what I know. I am a heathen.
yeah, there are beer release after parties too. I was kidding.
Those are lit.
Yeah.
Usually it's coming out the other direction.
Yes, exactly. So, oh man, that arrogant bastard. Yeah, it's a good beer. But anyway, that's.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say for IPAs this is good for me, but if I had to drink an IPA, this is one of the better ones I've had just because I'm not a big fan
Mm-hmm.
of the kind of taste usually. But this is good since it's not too heavy on the bitterness and
Yeah.
the aftertaste, so I like it.
Yeah.
But
For me, it's mostly immemorable. It doesn't have the bite that I want when I get an IPA. It just
Mhm.
seems to just feel muddled in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right. Like it's drinkable, which
Yeah.
is good, but it's nothing special.
Yeah, it's not like really distinguished. There's nothing too distinguished.
I'd say the crisp for me at the beginning is about the only thing that like stands out for me because the color and the plainness of it, like there's no fizz to it. The head goes away, or the foam and head go away pretty quickly, so it's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
So nothing special on that end. The crisp at the beginning's good for it, but yeah.
I was just plain. I didn't know what I thought about it the first drink, and just thought okay. And then the second, third, I thought I'm tired of it.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I would drink one and move on.
Yeah. No,
I wouldn't be mad at somebody for giving it to me, but I wouldn't be like, no, give me. I wouldn't be like, give me more.
Yeah.
Hit it and quit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it hasn't really warmed up yet, but just right now, I wouldn't think it'd be as good. A little bit warmer.
No,
because
I think the crisp and sort of the few citrus flavors you get out of it would like just disappear when it became warm.
Yeah. Which like a lot of IPAs, that's kind of local. Like they kind of, once it warms up, it kind of gets just too bitter and just yucky and. But
I mean, being relatively not as trained on like beer knowledge as for like corn or brewery stuff, IPAs are supposed to have like a strong aftertaste and stuff like that, or what? I mean, what do you guys look for in an IPA? I guess is what I'm asking.
Hoppy, how hoppy it is.
Okay.
And then for me, I really like Mosaic hops, which tend to like bring out more of a grapefruit flavor with them, and those are really good. Because they feel like a good summer beer. They're sort of refreshing. They're light, and this feels more heavy than a typical IPA.
Yeah, it does.
It sound right to you?
It just tastes a little syrupy, so it's like you said, it's syrupy. And then I look for like a smoother drink.
Yeah. So one thing I ask people, this is not beer related, but the Will Smith question. I think I've asked some of y'all. I've asked some of you before, but so given 3 situations, which one would you rather be in and why? Which one could you like best? Which one would you thrive in?
Okay.
And the situations are an alien invasion, a zombie apocalypse, or a robot uprising.
I think I would survive a zombie apocalypse for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I would be joyful with it.
Yeah.
How about you? I've answered the question before.
I watched too many zombie movies. I went
with the alien invasion. So.
Let's see, between robot uprising, alien invasion, and
zombie apocalypse.
How sexy are these aliens?
They are.
Are we talking like green?
They're hostile.
They're hostile.
Yeah, for sure. I'd think like Independence Day because it's a Will Smith question, so they've got to be Independence Day. Like.
What about Men in Black?
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. Well, that's they weren't hostile.
Or After Earth, were the aliens coming back?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think I would have to go with Robot Uprising.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're one of the few people that actually.
Well, I'm married to a robot, so. But I feel like you can deal with the logic of a robot. You can figure out what's happening, and
they're just trying to protect you.
Yeah.
I welcome our alien overlords.
And you gotta love Bender. Come on.
Yeah.
Kill all humans.
Yeah.
He's really bad at it.
Yeah. But like I would rather be in a alien invasion because given our movie history, we've repelled every alien invasion pretty much. We've won.
We find a way. Bill Pullman comes out, gives a speech. We rise up. And
exactly.
Randy Quaid saves our lives, and we're good.
Or Roddy Piper
stops
the signal, showing us that the alien overlords are already here.
Or they're just allergic to water and they fall dead. So where they're at. Earth helps us out.
Yeah. But what do you think about the Hoppias? Which one would you rather have in these 3 situations? Or which situation would you rather have this beer in?
Oh.
I'll take a little more on the spear. I said it's bad.
Well, I think there's a clear choice here.
Yeah.
And it's Robot Uprising.
Yeah.
Because,
circuits.
well, you might be able to like pawn it off to like the more like iffy aliens, because this feels more like a lubricant than a beer at points. And so because of that syrupy, like more thick nature, it might work as like a commodity within that.
Put it on the floors and let the zombies slip on it from the syrupiness.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you talking about the District 9 aliens, you know, like where they're trading like cat food and
Oh, man.
I need to rewatch that.
Yeah. Have you guys seen what's the new horror movie?
A Quiet Place?
Not The Quiet Place. It's got
Hereditary.
Yeah.
Hereditary, yes.
Nope.
Oh,
I refuse.
Dude,
amazing.
It was
I haven't
crazy
seen it yet.
good.
I do want to see it.
I will not see it.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
do horror movies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did
Man.
A Quiet Place just because I like the concept of that one a
Yeah.
lot. But even though plot holes galore, according to some people,
Right.
Even that notwithstanding,
Yeah.
I still liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But Hereditary, I've heard nothing but great things
Mhm.
from people who love horror movies, so that means it's a hard no for me.
Yeah. It wasn't, you know, like there were a couple jump scares, but I mean, it wasn't like gore, you know.
Just messes with your head.
Yeah.
It was slow dread.
Yeah.
Slow build.
Oh my gosh.
Really good.
It's so intricate, you know, like just so many little parts that just, you know, looking back and looking other people's reviews on it, like they point out some things like, oh my gosh, I missed so much, but still, I got so much.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all watch it more than one time?
No.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah,
You would
I
watch
will
it more than
again.
I would. Yeah.
Because I hear people who watch it a second time say they catch things they didn't catch the first time they watched it.
Yeah, for sure. Man,
I know my theater experience. There were a lot of people like jumping, freaking out, like going, "Oh no, 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 no!"
Yeah.
Around me, and not just the same person.
Right.
Numerous people.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's the same person.
Yeah.
well, when I saw the new Nightmare on Elm Street in the theater, there was a girl who was definitely forced to be there and was crying the whole time.
Oh,
so, like, these were people that enjoyed being scared, but like you could tell we're not like
not ready for it.
Yeah, that used to give me nightmares when I was a kid. Like, you know, I used to have night terrors and I sleptwalked, and it was due to watching violent and, you know, like horror movies when I was a kid, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night, you know, like, and just start screaming, right? And this was the Philippines, so like everything is dark. There's no, like, there might be one street light every other block, and you know, when a child screams in the night, neighbors wake up, you know.
Yeah.
So it was, man, some definitely crazy stuff.
I think that's probably why I don't like. I mean, watching scary movies as a kid, I watched one or two, and that made me not want to watch scary movies after that. I mean, it wasn't even a horror movie; it was Backdraft of all things. but I got scared of that fire. Like I had dreamed of the fire rushing at me, so I was like,
Are you sure it wasn't a Baldwin brother?
"No, it wasn't a Baldwin." Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. I would.
Was that Billy Baldwin?
I thought it was Stephen Baldwin in that one. That would be scarier. But anyway, Trey, just like that scariness from a movie, like was seated in me, and then I just didn't want to watch anything that scared me in movies after that.
So it was. You're saying a fat Baldwin. We've narrowed it down.
Yeah. Alec didn't get fat till later, so yeah, he's a fat Baldwin.
I was scared of Top Gun. The clown from It was flying at me.
I was about to say I never wanted to watch. I never wanted to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. I never wanted to watch. I mean, any of that. So
Child's Play and those good old movies.
Although I will say like Chucky never struck me as being scary. I'd watch that and not be. I don't think I'd be scared of that. But
Yeah.
I don't remember when I really started watching horror movies because I avoided them too for the longest time.
I was, I think, 7 or 8 when I started really getting into horror movies.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street was like the big one that drew me in, and then Halloween and Friday the 13th right along with it. So, yeah.
I was scared to death of Annabelle horror.
Oh.
That messed me up when I was a kid. I was like, I can't take that.
I'm trying to think of other scary movies I've watched. Like I've maybe watched 3 scary movies in the last 20 years. I watched, what was it? The one, The Monster in the Dark. It's just like only Darkness Falls. Okay. I want to say she just like a deranged tooth fairy kind of thing. I don't know
they have Sean Bean in it.
No, I don't think so. This is a smaller movie, but Darkness Falls, A Quiet Place, and I think I watched one of the Paranormal Activities.
Yeah.
And I thought it was dumb as hell. It wasn't even scary. Like, it's like, I'm going to watch this against my will, and then I was actually mad at the film because it wasn't scary.
Oh, man. You need to watch The Witch. Speaking of the goat,
The Witch,
yeah.
I thought you were going to say Blair Witch. I didn't watch either of
There's
those.
a movie that's similar. I've only heard about The Witch and watched little parts of it, and I haven't watched the whole movie yet. I do want to watch it. There's a foreign movie called The Squad. I think it's a Korean movie, but it's a lot like The Witch with a slow dread, and it's supposed to be a witch behind it too. So I would check that out.
And The Witch, I feel, is less scary.
Yeah.
And like more of a slow, like building unsettling.
Right. Yeah.
Than anything, but the cinematography and direction is
gorgeous.
Really amazing.
Yeah. I would just say The Squad was like that with a slow dread, and then paranoia. Like Dread 2 Paranoia, which is what I thought The Witch was, but maybe did it get to the point of paranoia toward the end of it? Okay.
Well, especially with the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Black Phillip, that's my dude.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's the man.
Yep.
There's sweet butter.
I haven't watched Texas Chainsaw. I haven't watched any of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. None of the Halloweens.
Oh man.
Have you
watched like suspense? I
haven't watched the. No,
Hannibal?
I'm talking just like scary movies. Like I haven't watched Amityville. I haven't watched Exorcist or the. What's the other one that has not a similar name, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, none of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I watch some suspense, like random suspense movies, but I mean, like I watched Sixth Sense, which is, I guess, suspense, or Unbreakable. But I mean, those aren't really scary movies. They're suspenseful, but
I remember having to hold you through Hocus Pocus. So Bette Midler was freaky.
Freak. Sarah Jessica Parker was. Yeah. But no. Yeah, I can't think of any like tried and true horror movies that I've watched that I want to watch. Even
I enjoy like clever horror movies where you're trying to figure out what's going on, and I enjoy survival horror. We're trying to put yourself in like, what would I do to survive?
Yeah,
I don't like just
like The Hills Have Eyes, or like what are we talking?
I really don't like the killer movies simply because it's like this stuff can really happen. So it's like there's an added horror to that.
Haven't watched any of the Ring movies yet.
Have any of you seen Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon?
I haven't seen that.
So it's a mockumentary about a Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers killer, Leslie Vernon, who's taking this graduate school film crew along for his process. And it breaks between the mockumentary lens and like the omniscient narrator lens of what's happening in the horror film. And it's fascinating. And he takes you back to like a killer from the 70s and gives you a history and symbolism, Jungian and Freudian significance of what happens in horror films, and it's fantastic.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Sounds interesting. I would maybe watch that.
And then he starts torturing people.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like such a mockumentary. Like that sounds like an interesting concept. I'm interested in concept kind of films like that. So I'd watch something like that. Or what was the one? It was kind of a spoof on horror stuff. It was Cabin in the Woods or something. With I think Chris Hemsworth had a part role in it and stuff. And that was really funny. Sigourney Weaver was in it and other things.
Bradley Whitford.
That was a funny movie. I enjoyed it. So, and like satirical stuff like Scream. After a while, that's just funny to watch. It's not scary.
Yeah.
So,
Did you guys see? It was it Key or Peel?
Get Out.
Get Out.
I did watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another concept kind of one.
Yeah, no, that was,
I had to watch that. I thought that it looked really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was freaky.
Yeah.
Bradley Whitford again.
Yeah.
Who I love, and West Wing.
Yeah.
It's not scary, but yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it until just recently, actually, like in the last month or so. But,
well, in like the last 4 or 5 years, there's just been really well done horror with like the Babadook, It Follows, The Witch, Get Out. It's and Hereditary is just the next in that line.
Yeah.
So
and more of it, like I don't understand like some of these critics that say, this, like they have overall like a negative view of these really good, because it's better than what we've had for early 2000s and 90s,
oh yeah.
Oh my god. Or anyways, but those are great movies.
well, I mean, it's really cool. Not even being a horror fan, but like, and it got nominations for other reasons, but like, or other reasons as well. But Get Out getting nominations like it did, and being a horror movie, I thought that was really cool. And maybe something like Hereditary will get a nod.
Collette will probably get a nod for Best Actress.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about her.
Toni Collette.
I try to watch Oscar movies when the noms come out, so that's gonna suck if someone tries to. I'm gonna have to watch Hereditary.
I want to watch it again, so let me know, man.
We'll find you a very bright spot.
The middle. There needs to be like one spotlight on one, seat. But
it's gonna start flickering during the movie. Now I won't be happy.
Yes.
No.
That reminds me, I want to go back and watch Cigarette Burns because I don't remember all of it.
Oh, Cigarette Burns was amazing. It was in the mid 2000s. I think it was it Cinemax or Showtime did a short anthology series from great directors, and John Carpenter did one of these. I think there were 12 in the first season. Did one called Cigarette Burns that's loosely based on the King in Yellow play. But in the modern day with a film that drives people crazy, and it's got Norman Reedus in it, and it's got some decent actors. But some like John Landis did one of the pieces for that series. Takashi Miike. There were some really strong directors that were doing work for that series.
Yeah, that one's really good. I just have not seen it in so long. I don't remember all the plot points anymore.
Okay.
So
check this out.
I've got it in my DVD case.
Speaking of horror movies, is this a horror or is this a thrill? A thriller? Or is this...
I think it's okay. I mean, it's kind of like
slow
a
burn?
C. I'd give it a C.
C, okay. Slow burn.
It's like I would drink it,
and
then probably move on to something else.
Yeah.
But, if you gave me a second glass, I'd start liking it better. And then third and then fourth. That's it.
I generally give IPAs D minuses and lower, so this is a D plus. I'll say.
Wow. Okay.
I like it for an IPA, but I'm not gonna say anything better than that because I'm against IPAs more often than not. So
on a scale from Hereditary to Darkness Falls, I would say this is more of a Darkness Falls.
Yeah.
You've seen Darkness Falls, you know it is? Okay, yeah,
it's not good.
Yeah, it ends with like a battle in a lighthouse, and it's weird.
There's one Sean Bean. I'm not sure that's not it, man.
It might be. It's honestly a forgettable movie.
Did people get turned into sheep at the end?
No. For some reason, when you said that, I thought of the Wicker Man. I was like, what the heck's going on? This is not it.
Wicker Man was great.
Weatherman. Is it Weatherman? Wicker Man? I don't know. The Nicolas Cage one with the bees.
Oh, Wicker Man, okay.
No, I meant the real Wicker Man.
I meant the Nicolas Cage one. I was like, Sean Bean's not in that one, I think.
On a scale of Hereditary to another Lighthouse movie, which is The Shimmer. Or was it called The Shimmer, or is it something else?
Not Shutter Island.
Not Shutter Island.
Let's do this from Hereditary to Backdraft.
Hereditary to Backdraft. No, this is definitely...
It's better than a Fat Baldwin.
It's towards Hereditary. Actually, the last few sips I had is kind of nice. It's pleasant, aftertaste. It's it's kind of syrupy and like very it dries out your mouth, but maybe it's just from us talking, but it doesn't leave an unpleasant aftertaste for me.
That's why I'm willing to put it a little higher than other IPAs.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time with IPAs, the aftertaste gets me. It's too bitter at the beginning and whatever. This one's a little crisper.
Mm-hmm.
There's still the syrupiness and whatever, which is fine. Maybe that's helping me in this sense to cut it a bit. So, I mean, I'm like I said, hit it and quit it. It's one and move on. So.
Let it hit you with a...
I've been hit enough. I'm going to hit this and quit.
All right, so that's New Province.
I'm more bitter than this beer right now.
That's a battle of
for the homies. All right, man.
Yeah, I like this. Arrogant Bastard Ale. That's pretty cool.
She has a shirt that says "I'm not a robot." That's the reason why. Oh.
Talking to Michelle and getting the video.
Lord. Casper didn't even get that. You guys were laughing.
No, we told him.
Oh, I know better.
All right.
Told him about being in the middle of Whole Foods.
Take it off.
That?